So in this video we are going to model a D-shaped ring, 3 millimeters by 1.4 millimeters, that looks like the ring here on the left. So I'm gonna hide the ring, the D-shaped ring, and I'm going to start modeling the D shape, our sweep shape. So I'm going to the right view and I'm going to bring the lines, and the profile of our ring is D shape, 3 millimeters by 1.4. So I'm going to create a line from a midpoint, and I want to make sure that you have your quadrant object snap on. So when the mouse snaps onto the quadrant of the ring size, the circle. So I'm going to click there, and then the end of the line is going to be the half of the length that we need. So if we need 3 millimeters, I'm going to type 1.5. And then in order to lock it, I'm going to hold shift and then click on the grid. Now I'm going to draw the height, so the D of my shape. So the thickness is 1.4, so I'm just going to draw a line as a reference line of 1.4. So again, making sure that your quadrant object snap is on, and I'm going to type end of the line 1.4 and press enter, hold shift and click. So if I zoom in, you can see I've created this red line just as a reference of the height that I want. So then I'm going to bring the arcs, and I'm going to draw the second option here, start, end, and point on arc. And you want to make sure again that you have your end object snap on. So I am going to follow the instructions at the top. So the start of the arc is going to be this end, the end of the arc, the other end of the line, and then the point on arc is going to be the end of our red reference line. Okay, so I've created now the D shape that I'm going to use for my sweep. I'm going to hide the reference line that I've created, and now before I do the sweep I need to join these two lines, so the arc and the line that I've created. So I'm going to select both and join with a puzzle here. So now if we're going on to the perspective view, I'm going to run the sweep in the same way as we've done before. So sweep 1, select the rail, and then the sweep shapes, and we have a D-shaped ring, 3 millimeters by 1.4. So just to finish, I want to get these edges, the edges of the ring, a little bit smoother for comfort. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to solid and I'm going to fillet edge. And there is a radius here, and 0.2 would work. But if it is too much or too little, you can change the number by clicking on it and then typing what you want. So if I want to put 0.25, and then it's asking me to select the edges of the ring. So I'm selecting here, and then I'm going to select this other one and press enter, and press enter when done. And now if I zoom in, you can see that the edges of the ring are a lot smoother. So it's going to be much more comfortable to wear.